Who wouldn't love to receive a giant chocolate minifigure? Plus, Pick-a-Brick is venturing into Lord of the Rings territory. The LEGO Vault is adding a new set to its collection that it seemed to have been missing, and find out how to upgrade your custom PC to dominate in Fortnite. All that and much, much more on this week's Bricking LEGO News. Hey everybody, welcome back to Brick. I'm your host Garrett, and this is the show where we talk with fellow Eighthfuls about their LEGO design and what they're doing in the LEGO realm, and we get down to the bricking news to talk about all the things LEGO has been up to for the past week. Thank you all for tuning in to the podcast or YouTube show here. I'd love if you would subscribe on your favorite podcast listening app. You can also like and subscribe here so that more and more people get to venture into the Back to Brick world, understanding what they may have been missing from the news this past week. Now, there's two other things I'd love your support on. I have a LEGO idea submission in. It is a oscillating desk fan, so kind of the old school metal ones that you would see, and it is motorized, so it can go backwards and forwards and give you a little bit of a breeze. I know the summer was pretty hot. That link is in the description. There's also the Bricklink Designer Program Series 6 public voting is open, and I created a small build. It's called Bricklicks Ice Cream, and it's a ice cream cone shaped building where you can buy a lovely ice cream during the hot weather as well, and I really would appreciate your support to maybe make it a true LEGO set. Now on the admin side, I've been working really hard on this latest video that I just published today. It's launching the Pharrell Williams Over the Moon set to, well, the moon. And it's just a video that I've posted on YouTube, so please go check that out and let me know what you think. Maybe I'll do something similar with some bigger rocket motors. Now, at the end of the episode, we will be doing our set reviews. Today's set is 21341, Disney's Hocus Pocus, The Salem Sisters Cottage. Then we'll be moving on to a Brickable review. This one is the Wolfpack Den by Lux.Bricks. So I'm excited for you to stay after the breaking news so you can see those and learn all about these wonderful designs and why I think you might want to purchase this one over at lego.com. Let's get into this week's breaking news. Don't eat that. LEGO is releasing a line of luggage. We've seen them do bags before, lunch boxes, and all those different things, but this one is a specialized trolley and backpack, which I always find suitcases being called trolleys just extremely funny. You can find it over at Costco and at Home Depot, surprisingly. I saw it on Costco.com, but I didn't see it over at Home Depot. It's made of polypropylene, so it's an extra hard shell. The corners are reinforced, similar to what you'd see in any other luggage. And then it does come with a matching backpack. It does have two studs on the fronts, like little pockets, and it's made of polyester. It's going to come in 3 different colors, red, blue, and yellow. I'm not sure what I would like. I feel like I'd want blue, but yellow is really just out there for sure. The backpack is a nice addition and will attach to the straps on the front. It's retailed for $150, but Costco already has it for $115. So if you're interested in a new luggage set, that's something that you could purchase online or go to your local Costco store. There's a rumor of a new LEGO set. It's the Leonardo da Vinci's Flying Machine. The rumored piece count is 483 pieces and a cost of $50. Now, it's going to be one of the smaller icons builds, but we're similar to seeing it as a mechanical flying thing where the wings flap, similar to what we see in Harry Potter as they've done the dragons before. So expect that to be coming out sometime early in 2025. Our longest living president, Jimmy Carter, just turned 100 years old, and that's probably because he only served one term. Now, there's so many different posts out there saying that he can't build LEGO anymore. Well, they're not wrong. With some of the older sets, the age limit was up to 99, and being 100, you can't build anymore. But that's not the case anymore. If you look at the sets now, they're all in plus, so 14 plus, 18 plus, and I'm pretty sure Jimmy Carter could still keep up and do a lot of those sets. So don't worry, Jimmy, you can still keep building LEGO. All right, now we've always loved the mosaics that you can make of your pets or your face, but how about a pet generator with AI? BuzzFeed has actually created this fun AI pet creator that you can actually post your picture and it'll build a set. It takes about 30 seconds to generate. And of course, it's AI, so it's not going to be an actual set, but it'll give you maybe some idea of how you could build one yourself. I posted the link in the description so you can go check that out. You'll see here, this is my Corgi Luna, and I've put her in there, and you can see that she's a beautiful little Corgi. She doesn't have a tail though, so that's a little bit of a mistake, but they're not going to get that from an image. And this is our cat Aria, who is on my desk right now. enjoying the limelight because she does this all the time. And she's also a beautiful Lego build there as well. ASAP Rocky just got a chocolate minifigure. Now, I'm not talking about a small chocolate minifigure. This thing's at least 3 feet tall. And it was commissioned by his wife Rihanna for his birthday. The French chocolatier Amour Gulchon was super excited to build this, as he does a lot of things over on Instagram. I think he has over 15 million followers. And he built this chocolate for ASAP Rocky Lego. He wrote on his Instagram, as a big thank you to baby girl Riri for her trust on this custom sculpture for ASAP Rocky's birthday gift. Excellently done. It is really cool. It is so well done. You can see the video here of the full build process, and he's created some insane builds out of chocolate, and this is no different. It looks so good, and I'm wondering if they ate it. I mean, it's chocolate after all, but they probably got the money just to have it left there, which is really, really sad. It's Target Circle Week. From the 6th through the 12th, they're doing a bunch of different discounts, some upwards of 30% off. So if you go over to the Circle Week, you can get that discounted for a bunch of different sets. And also, if you're a Target Red Card holder, then I think you get some more discounts. So if you're looking to get some sets that you don't have, you might find them on discount over there. Not only is there the Circle Week, this is Amazon Prime Days. There's some great builds over there that are upwards of 30 or 40% off. The Hogwarts Castle is 30% off. The Disney Tribute is 20% off. The Orbit of Planet Earth and Moon, also 20% off. And then the Imperial Star Destroyer that just came out was 30% off. Unfortunately, it sold out pretty quickly, and that was to be expected. It's a really fun set, and being brand new, people are going to want it, and especially at a discount. So that's awesome that people were able to get that, and hopefully we see some more coming through in the next couple days that will have people running over to Amazon to purchase. LEGO had a crypto hack where it showed that you could buy a LEGO coin, which would give you secret rewards if bought. And what happened when you click the link to do so, you go to an external cryptocurrency website selling LEGO tokens with Ethereum. And LEGO did come out with a statement on this. It was controlled and no users were affected by it, thank goodness, because I don't think people are going to want to buy that from LEGO anyways. It already sounds like a scam. They stated on the 5 October 2024, October 4 evening in the US, an unauthorized banner briefly appeared on the lego.com. It was quickly removed and the issue has been resolved. No user accounts have been compromised and customers can continue to shop as usual. The cause has been identified and we are implementing measures to prevent this from happening again. This is the second time LEGO's sites have been under attack, and I mean, it kind of makes sense because they're so popular now that it's a high target, but they might want to bump up their security a little bit more. Bricklink had an issue, and now that's twofold that I don't think LEGO can really ignore anymore, that they need some higher security. Now, we've seen dioramas at different conventions and all over the world of these really fun things like mini lands at Legoland, and now there's the largest Lego diorama ever, according to the Guinness World Record book. It's called Along the River During the Kunming Festival. It's an iconic painting from the northern Song district from 1960 through 1126 AD. That's a pretty long time ago. It's a beautiful river. It has been revealed and it's on display in the Shaitin in Hong Kong. It was the National Day Golden Week, which is the commemorating the foundation of the People's Republic of China, which happened on October 1st. And this is an extremely impressive build. It was designed by a LEGO certified professional, Andy Huang, who built this beautiful sculpture that people can enjoy all the way through October 31st. It's 47 square meters and consists of 3 million bricks. That's insane. I've seen some really massive builds, but this is, I mean, look at how big it is. It is so long. I think it's over 25 meters in length, so you can go and just walk through it and see the different experiences that you might have of what China looked like back in that time. We rolled out the exhibit mainly to promote traditional Chinese culture through creative events in a way that is more relaxed, entertaining, and appealing to young people, said Tony Wan, who is the Deputy General Manager of the Personal Banking and Wealth Management for the Bank of China, Hong Kong, who sponsored this build. Huang states that I was simply demonstrating traditional culture with my work and letting ingenious toys tell the story. There was also interactions with students and young people within the community to help build this, and he also was a little disappointed that he couldn't add more detail to it. But at 3 million bricks, I think you can move forward and know that you've created a lot of detail for this, and congratulations on the Guinness World Record. Downtown Disney is getting an upgraded LEGO store. Now, this remodel will be started this week and will go until November. They've had to do some updates previously. Some of the LEGO models need to be reconstructed, and of course, interiors continue to change because LEGO continues to modify, making the experience for all of us shoppers more enjoyable. They are expanding the downtown section, so there are other areas that might be affected. So that's why, well, if everything's going to construction, why don't we? Pick-a-Brick is getting some new pieces, and one is the Lord of the Rings A Ring Wraith torso, which was an exclusive to the gift with purchase when you bought the Better set. So that's pretty cool, and I don't think the legs are that special, so all you need to get is the face, which might take a challenge, but you're going to have to find it on the secondhand market. Now there's also Johnny Lightning, the Red Panda, and a bunch of other really fun Pick-a-Brick parts that are Ellen bestsellers that I would tell you to go get before they're taking off the Pick-a-Brick. There's a Fortnite challenge over at LEGO Ideas, where they're trying to get you to create some really fun things for their new Fortnite island, Spooky Island. You have until October 29th to do this, and the winner will be announced on November 18th. It's stated as calling all ghouls and goblins. This haunted season, we dare you to craft creations for our upcoming LEGO islands in Fortnite that will send shivers down everyone's spine. Prepare to unleash your darkest, creepiest ideas and conjure up eerie, hair-raising designs that will give everyone a frightful delight. We want to see hauntingly beautiful structures, ominous-looking flora, or evil-looking landmarks. But remember, this is a scare fest for the brave-hearted kids. So get your cauldrons bubbling, let your imagination haunt the night, and create something so scary, it's sure to be a scream. So that's the statement from the LEGO Ideas Challenge. So I go over there if you're a big Fortnite fan, or you just like making some creepy builds. Definitely something fun that could end up on the Fortnite LEGO Islands for the spooky season. The Harry Potter video games have been remastered for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. This is going to cover the 2 games that have come out previously, the year 1 through 4 and 5 through 7. Now, these games are pretty old. They came out, I think, when the Xbox was the Xbox 360 and PS2. So they've taken the chance to enhance it. They've enhanced the graphics. Now you can actually play with 60 frames per second gameplay. It's a native 4K resolution. There are some haptic feedbacks now in the new controllers and high-res shadow maps, which is insane to think about how they can upgrade something like that from such an older game. But hopefully we'll see some upgraded or new games coming soon that are like Horizon Adventures, and we'll enjoy playing those as well. LEGO Ideas has a gaming BRB contest up now, and they have 9 selections that they've chosen. But it's time for us to vote. You can go over and vote up till October 15th for one design. This one will win and have the BRB I'm Going Gaming sign, and then of course you're going to have the grand prize and runners up getting different prizes. So you can help and choose the one that you think should win. Looks like we're going to get another Batcave. We've already had one before, the set 76052 Batman Classic TV series, but I think we're going to get a Dark Knight one. There's no pricing or piece count coming out yet, but that's the rumor as of now. Could we get one that's in the underground container ship from the Dark Knight, or are we going to see a full-scale one in the cave with, of course, the tumbler? And I can't remember what the one is that's flying, but that one is really cool too. LEGO has the LEGO Vault, and they have every LEGO set ever made. Almost every set. Some are not found yet, but some people might find them and want to donate them, and that's exactly what happened. Totally soon, a man found this wonderful LEGO. It's called LEGO Boogie Pinner. It's called LEGO Byggy Pinner. It was only sold in Norway in the 1950s. It doesn't really look like LEGO very much, but kind of the gear system to it. He actually found it in a cardboard box in an attic of an old Norwegian toy store that had been closed since 1959. And being so rare, he thought, well, let me contact the vault and see if they have it. And they didn't, which was so cool to have it delivered at the vault and placed in there. And of course, he got a cash prize or a reward for signing something like that and got a bunch of Lego that he can now make into his collection. Would you donate a rare Lego set, or would you want to keep it so you can pass it down and say that you have a set that the vault doesn't even have? Shaquille O'Neal minifigure came out in 2003 for the sports theme, and this is the first time he's coming back. He'll be a Fortnite character. He has 2 different outfits, and it'll cost 3,400 V-Bucks to get him, but if you're a Shaquille O'Neal fan or you want to play as Shaq in the game, this is the time to get him, as these 2 outfits are really cool, and maybe they'll come out with an official minifigure again, because the sports one was pretty cool, but I'm always up for another Shaq minifigure. Moana 2 is on the way, and there's new sets coming out for 2025. We've got Moana's Island Fun. This is a smaller type set where it's got more of the bungalow style that they have and some other fun little features, and it's 175 pieces, and it'll come at a cost of $20. Then Moana's Adventure Canoe. Now this one's much bigger, not the canoe that we saw in the first movie. This is a Wayfarer or Explorer build, and it's 529 pieces and it'll come at a cost of $60. Likely to see that coming out on January 1st. Star Wars has a magnet on the way. Now, this is an insider's reward. You'll come at a cost of 2,250 insider's points, and it's to mark the 25th anniversary with the classic logo. Now, we've seen these already done with the duck and space, and now this one is another fun magnet. It does come with a metal stand that you can put it on and display it. I don't always have all those points, and maybe you can buy it on the second hand for a little bit, but sometimes that can be expensive. So if you have the points and you're a big Star Wars fan, to celebrate, you can get this fun displayable magnet. Fortnite PC. Now, some of us have PCs we can play games on, but CVYG designed this really cool PC. It took them almost 14 days to assemble a Fortnite machine. It's specifically designed around the GeForce RTX 4090 Super GPU, and it is a water-cooled system. And what's cool is it has over 1,000 Lego pieces to build these intricate little designs around it. So it looks like it's made out of Lego, but it still has the power of an insane PC because it'll actually have immersive ray tracing effect, reduced system latency, and near photorealistic visuals because of that graphics card, which is crazy to think about. But the build itself is really fun. You might have the chance to build something like that. You can watch the video on YouTube, or you can have your own creative idea and go forth and build it. LEGO is getting its customer service ready for a question. The Ultimate Collector Series Jabba's Barge has this really interesting detail that most people might not see. There's an additional piece on the front of the barge that looks like it's not supposed to be there. It's a clip piece with a hinged forward right around the railing. And actually, it was a specific detail where the railing had been broken in the movie. So the designer, Caesar Soares, decided, oh, well, I have to put this in there. I'm trying to get it as detailed as possible, so I will add that to it. And of course, there's going to be some pushback, but what he stated is some consumers will assume the broken railing is a mistake. And I actually had several loops about this with the packaging team who were convinced that an element was missing there. I had to reassure them that this is how the model is supposed to be and provide reference material to prove it. I have no doubt some people will think that is an error, and Consumer Services has actually been prepared to receive calls about it. That's really funny, and I didn't even notice it. It is such a great detail to have because most people would overlook that or just think, well, I don't need to add that. But having a designer really consider all the little major parts for all those massive fans of Star Wars may have seen it, may have known it, but if not, they learned something new. To have a part of the Return of the Jedi sail barge really have the detail for any and all Star Wars and LEGO fans. The Bricklink Designer Program Series 3 pre-orders are live. There are a total of 5, and they've all actually reached their pre-order requirement of 3,000. We've got the Harbor Master's Office still going strong. The Forest Stronghold has already sold out, so that's 30,000 copies that will be sent out. The Art of Chocolate also getting close to selling out. The Camping Adventures is sold out as well, so that's another 30,000 out. And then the Lost City, unfortunately not doing so well. It did make it, but I'm looking at probably maybe 6,000 people are going to get that set. So it might be highly desirable later, but right now it's not looking like a lot of people like it. Bricklink had a giant error in their latest Series 6 entries. There was an email that recently went out, and unfortunately it said that due to the designer's request, your entry has been removed from this series, which is insane. Why would they do that? There doesn't make any sense. And then we get another email not long after saying that it has been approved. Apparently it was a glitch in the Bricklink Designer Program series, and entries were deleted, but then they brought back not long after. So hopefully yours is active, and if it's not, I would definitely recommend going and checking to make sure it's been added back to Series 6 so that you can have it run for maybe becoming a LEGO set. LEGO is testing a way to make it easier to spend your insiders points. At checkouts, usually you can put a code in for some of the rewards you've had or have a discount code, but now they're going to put a little bar on the side that you can actually go in and see to see what points you have and what you want to use. You can redeem those points right there. You don't even have to do the scrolling or put the code in. And it used to be $5 minimum, but now you can go all the way down to $1 for points instead. And it's currently in testing in the UK. That doesn't mean it won't end up in the United States sometime soon. Thank you so much for tuning into the Bricking News. I really appreciate you learning about all the things LEGO has been up to for the past week. And please come back. This is a continuation every week. I have this as a podcast and on the YouTube channel. So thank you again. And now stick around as I do our set reviews. Today's LEGO set was a LEGO Ideas submission, set 21341, a Disney Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson Sisters Cottage. It's an 18-plus set at 2,316 pieces, and you'll get 1,494 insiders points. It comes with a total of 6 minifigures, and dimensionality, it's 11 inches tall by 11 inches wide by 10 inches deep, so almost a complete box here. It has 323 reviews. I'm pretty sure that's the most I've ever had for a set like this at 4.5 stars, and it'll cost you $230. It comes with, of course, the Sanderson sisters, Winifred Sanderson, Mary Sanderson, and Sarah Sanderson, all the witches that we've seen from the movie. It also comes with Max Dennison, Danny Dennison, Allison Watts, and Zachary Binks. If you know, he is a cat in this. Unfortunately, we don't get the figure. The one that we are missing, of course, is Billy Butcherson, the butcher as the zombie, which is really fun, and you probably can make him out of some of the figures that we have. But the design overall looks exactly like the cottage. You've got the purple smoke coming out of the roof. We have the Book of Spells, really well designed by the graphic artist team, and of course the black flame candle. And then there's 2 hanging skeletons. Those hanging skeletons you might know, and if you don't, you should go watch the movie. It is the spooky season, and we watch this movie every year, and it's just a beautifully done set. These minifigure parts probably aren't going to be used for more than just this set, so if you'd like to get some of them, this is the time to go out and purchase it. There's an affiliate link in the description, and I think you'll really enjoy it. And I just finished the build myself, and it was a really enjoyable build, and I can't wait to display it for the Halloween season. Now onto our rubricable review. This is the Wolfpack Den by Lux.Bricks. It's 1,605 pieces, and it's 12 euros for the PDF instructions. And it is a fun little build because it looks like a miniaturized version of what we saw for the Lion Knight's castle. It is expandable, so you can roll out the interior and see inside. It does have a main entryway similar to what we saw in the Lion Knight's castle, but this is a little bit smaller than that. It comes with a watchtower, there's a little outdoor shopping area, and the inside has a jail cell, of course, and some gold. But that's just... Luna, shh. Luna, leave it. All right, go see Mom. And it's a bit rustic, but that is the charm of it. And I think that having this, similar to what we saw in the Lion Knight's Castle in this small wolf pack form, is just really fun. I appreciate that they did such detail for it, but I think this is a set that would be great for you to purchase, so you can go over and get those instructions on Rebrickable and build this alongside your Lion Knight's Castle, because the wolf pack definitely needs a fun build like this. A little bit more rustic side, a little bit smaller so that you have the square footage, but then you can expand it and have a wonderful display piece of maybe the castle series that you knew and loved. And that's all we have this week. Thank you so much for tuning into the Breaking News, as well as listening to my reviews of these sets. I really love both sets. I definitely want to get the instructions for this because the Wolfpack was just a great theme for the castle. And I have a Wolfpack shirt signed by the designer of Wolfpack logo and the set. So all in all, just really, really cool. But thank you again. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast, as well as subscribe and like this video so more people can find it on YouTube and learn about all the fun things that I've been doing for the Brick by Brick Challenge and the launching the Pharrell rocket into space. You'll see the video. We might not get to space, but we get pretty far. So make sure to come back next week for the Bricking Lego news. And I'll leave you, as I always do, get creative, get out there, and go build something.